women actually are statistically better investors than men. We're less emotional investors. So not only is this narrative outdated, it's not even true. So there's a lot that we're breaking down in terms of these barriers for women when it comes to investing. And one of the biggest compliments I've ever received is when someone said, your investing class was really fun. And I was like, this is amazing.
Yes,
Thinking
yes.
investing is fun. Like, why not bring that fun, witchy energy? Like, we
Mhm.
can tap at the beginning of things. We do breath work with their investing sessions.
Mhm.
These worlds don't need to live in separation. Like, it's all energy, it's all money, it's all energy. So you can go manifest over here, you can go let your money work for you over here in the stock market. Like, it's all just this beautiful unison in that way.
Mhm. I love that so much. And I love that you're bringing in, the tapping and the breath work, things like that, where it helps us kind of get over that little edge or that little sticking point, right? I think that's so powerful, especially with such a charged topic like money. This just happened to be, one of the bigger charged topics that we have. Used to be like cocoa beans, and then it shifted to dirty paper and money on a screen or numbers on a screen. And it's like so funny. We
Yeah.
bring our baggage to paper, and at the end of the day, it's like, wow, those are just something that I get to heal. And how powerful is that we have the tools to do that?
No,
Mm,
it's so true. And that's why I also like I love the work that you're doing
hmm.
on the energetic side of it, because
Yeah.
it all plays together. Where it's
Hmm.
not one or the other. It's like this beautiful combination of all of it, which is
Mm,
very cool.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm curious. We had talked about, investing secrets. They were like, there's some investment secrets or some investing secrets that the financial industry might not actually want you to know. What are some of those? Can you shed some light on those for people that are
Uh,
curious?
yeah, I mean, the financial industry has its whole own language to
Hmm.
make investing and anything around finances feel really complicated.
Hmm.
That's why the financial advisory industry, the investment advisory industry, is a multi-billion-dollar industry because they've convinced people that they can't do it themselves and that they have to hire someone. And typically, you're hiring an advisor who's you're overpaying for underperformance. You can get a better performance yourself because you're avoiding all the ridiculous fees that are involved. Your
Yeah.
investment advisor will get paid whether they make you money or not. And a lot of people don't know that. And
Mm-hmm.
they're shocked when they realize I've just paid them, but they haven't made any money. They've lost me money this year.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of, I would say, secrets in the industry. And only because I've studied finance for so long that I understand the terminology and I can see it for what it is. But I use different terms for very simplified things. They
Mm-hmm.
convince you that you can't do it yourself, which is one of the biggest myths and fears that so many people face. Some other secrets or so-called secrets, as I would say, is that investing in the stock market is really risky or it's like gambling. And it's not. Gambling is gambling. Stock picking, day trading, that's all in the gambling arena. That is you guessing what's going to happen in the future. It's a terrible strategy. Someone who's on Robinhood and is guessing the next bet on the next stock that's going to take off, that's a terrible strategy. In the long run, everybody is losing money in that way. But
Mm-hmm.
everyone wants to talk about their winners, what they won on, and no one talks about the losers. The best way to actually go about investing that is 100% guaranteed to make you money in the long run, if we're looking at a long-term period, is investing in the long term, investing in things like index funds, like ETFs, which are exchange traded funds. And those two words are pretty much interchangeable, right? So let me just also explain if someone's like, what word has she just said? What the heck is an index fund or an ETF? Like, Laura, back it up. I'm still just understanding what the stock market is.
Uh-huh.
How I like to break it down is like, you can invest in individual stocks. Maybe we back it up a little bit more. When you look at the stock market, you already are familiar with the concept because I'm sure you've attended a farmer's market,
Mm-hmm.
right? At a farmer's market, you're buying goods from the farmer, maybe your veg, your fruit, your flowers, whatever. A stock market is the exact same. It's this place, this online platform now, this marketplace online where you're buying stocks. So instead of farmers' goods, you're buying financial goods, which are stocks. And stocks are just pieces of companies. It's why you can go onto the stock market and buy a piece of Apple or a piece of Amazon or a piece of Tesla. So then you become a shareholder. You're holding a share or a piece of stock in this company.